Oh right, okay, we have. So I'll change the title later. Okay, I'll change the title later. Okay, I'll change it to number 22. So sorry about that. We just had a crash on the last one. So I will timestamp and tell you when that crash is due to happen. And this one carries on. So we've probably lost how far we've got now. That's the only trouble with this is why they have to fix this stuff. Because you can't have a game where, you know, this is happening all the time. So yeah, we have to do this again. So yeah, it's just proving very annoying because we may have to do the trolls again now. So that is really upsetting. Looks like we're okay. Let me just check a minute where I picked up those troll things. What was it? Right, okay. Try and get this guy. Oh god. They move so quick. That's what makes this difficult. They're moving sideways, backwards, and it's a very small hitbox, so it makes this really difficult. Well, that did it. So let's do plenty of saves now because it looks like it's going to happen over and over. So yeah, please fix this for God's sake, Bethesda. Don't just leave this like this. And if my horse dies, I'll be really upset as well. So yeah. Well, oh, at least we got the ogres. Oh, good. So we got that done at least. So let's do a save before we go in this time. But yeah, it's kind of stuff we have to has to fix. Is this stuff? I'm afraid. Don't you leave this game and not try and fix it. Okay, so let's hope we don't get any more of that. Right, we found the third landmark, the Serpent's Trail, which seemed to be an underground passage. I need to traverse this passage if I'm to find the ruins. Right, if somebody could please shout out soul gems, you know, soul trap. Alright. I need to do some soul trapping. So let's go to the map. So we're going to have to constantly do this. Right, that's a rat, so we'll just get rid of that with that. What the hell happened there? It's not burning the rat? Oh, weakness to fire. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I do want to get a weapon with that on. So, I definitely want that. That is one of my priorities. Hang on. Right. So that's a dead end one. So we'll do the dead end one. Yeah, I just had the wrong one. I was just doing weakness. Oh, shouldn't have used that one. But yeah, I just wish they'd done a little bit more on this. But this is where Sky Oblivion will definitely prove superior, and will, you know, they will try and fix the bugs. Don't you worry about that. So I do get a bit sick of games that don't fix the majority of the game. They have to fix the majority of the game. It's no good just you know, doing a half-hearted attempt. That is not good enough. So please, Bethesda, don't just leave this stone dead. So let's try and concentrate on this. See, that should have worked then. But yeah, it's so random. It's hard to know what to do with this. You know, is that the slowest or not? That's the trouble. You don't always know which is the slowest. So yeah, I kind of tend to give up on these because you don't know which is the slow one because they're different speeds. So it makes it quite difficult to do sometimes. I'll try some auto attempts now. Yeah, that was a slower one. But it's like, oh no, it's not the correct slower one. And yet that worked. I mean, it's kind of crackers. That was the slow one. It was just because I timed that wrong, it wouldn't work. See, that was a slow one, wasn't it? Oh. It's so disheartening because you're never quite sure what you have to do. So having to do it so you have to time it correctly at the same time as doing that makes it very hard to do. But that's just me. No. But I'm probably more patient than a lot of people, but some people give up on this very quickly. You can see why, okay? So I'm trying to be more patient on it, but every now and again it gets a bit too much. So you end up just hitting them. Breathe, yeah. Trying to calm down, yeah. Right, I've discovered the body of the messenger who penned the diary I've been carrying. Even though he died over 1,000 years ago, the bones have been well preserved by the frost in the caves. He seems to be clutching something in his bony hand. I should investigate. And yet I haven't even found anybody. But it could be this. So I said it before I got there. It's a bit odd. So something in his hand? Ah, right, Akaviri Orders. So let's take that. Near the body of the messenger, I discovered a slate tablet with what appears to be Akaviri writing on its surface. These must be the orders the messenger spoke about in the diary. Right. Is it Akaviri? Akaviri Orders, right. So I cannot equip it. Okay. Let me just check what I'll do next. Well, that's it. So what does that mean? Does that mean I've got to take it back? But we may as well continue in anyway. Yeah, that's the only trouble. I can see why they did it so that it was attached to the body from then on, because it made, you know, you're less likely to miss stuff. So I think that's why they did it in Skyrim. It kind of made more sense. But hello. Let's make him explode, shall we? Oh! Let's do weakness to fire. Right, and then run out of it. He looks very severe, doesn't he? Soul trap, yeah, thanks. I'll try and remember. But first of all, I'll take a potion to see if I can do a bit of damage. And something that will make my what do you call it? Magic restore quicker. I'll do a shield, probably be a good one. Right, let's see. Damage health 5. That's not really doing it, is it? So I'll do that one. I haven't got many of those. One of those. And let's see if we can restore some magicka. Right. Bad move, bad move. Gotcha. Nah, nobody gets near Wendy. Okay, good idea. Right, why has it gone into that? Okay, let's continue. Mad brute. Right, let's check my item. Let's see if we get... Oh, I didn't soul trap it. Why is it? I do this every time. Every time. I don't think it out at all. This is one of my worst faults in this game. Is I consistently forget to do stupid things like that. So I don't take a health potion, or I don't do the soul trap. Please put me out of my misery. Oh dear, there's something wrong with my brain, I swear there is. It must be. It can't go on like this. So all you dunces out there have been saying, God's sake, Rage, concentrate, use your little brain you have left. I wish it would stay on where it was, which is why Skyrim is good, because it remembers the last spot you were in, so you didn't have to go back and do it again. All hail Skyrim. Welcome to old age, yeah, it's great, isn't it? So we're going to do it, see, and then you've got to go up, so it's annoying. Right, this one here, we've still got another one we have. Right, let's give this a nice bit of charge, so at least we can do it, you know. Right, I'll try that again, and try and soul trap. Right, first of all, right, let me get rid of this chewing gum. I need to concentrate. Right, let's see. We've got two different ways. They both lead the same way. And there's a box. See? Good job I did that, wasn't it? Right, okay, here we go. Yeah, you're never quite sure which, you know, is it right at the very top? Is it just before the top? Is it just after the top? I mean... Right, we'll try auto attempts. I remember everything when you're not trying to... Yeah, that's the trouble. You got to get into that mode of I'm fighting for my life. And so it goes out of your head. I don't know, does this auto attempt work? Because it doesn't seem like that's working at all. Because it was the slow one there. See, so is it not working? Does it only work on the last one? Yeah, it looks like it's only working on the last one. So let's have this claymore shattering. So let's take all of that. And a big nasty bear. Now, I don't know whether he's going to die very quickly or not. That is the trouble with this. So we're going to do... Oh, did I just do that? Right, and then we're going to do this. Oh, hang on. I thought he was dead. Did that not... Oh, save, yeah. Hang on, let me save. Yeah, thanks, NJ. You're a rules lifesaver, you really are. Okay, at least we're getting more. Did I get the soul? Yeah, I didn't know whether I got it. I didn't see it go. I didn't see that come up. I thought I may have missed that. I didn't see anything come up that said. I saw a couple of notifications, but I didn't see one that said soul. So I didn't know whether I got it or not. Right, sounds a bit iffy in here, doesn't it? You know, not that I'm worried at all. But I mean, they are all different. They're all kind of unique-ish. Very much like to electrocute him and then get his soul afterwards. But you know. Right, then soul trap him. You've got to be really close. And luckily he jumped away from me there. And then we'll try and kill him as quick as possible. I may have to do this because I've got to do it within a few seconds. I've captured a soul. Right, great. Okay. So yeah, we'll do the one hit job. So it doesn't seem like that. I'll tell you what, I'll try the shock one this time. I'll try Finger of the Mountain. How's the chart? I think the chart is okay. It does actually show on the icon there. If you look down here, okay, you see where the, you know, where my axe is. Okay, so that's my spell, that's my axe. You'll see it's kind of quarter filled. Alright, so that is how you know how much it is. So it should be about a quarter. Alright. Okay, so it does actually show that. Right, okay, there's two boxes there, so let's get that. But yeah, there's too few actual potions, you know, actual like strong potions. So there's just not many of those at all. But yeah, the auto attempt, I'm beginning to wonder if that is working. It only works on, say, the last one. But yeah, we're running out of them now. Oh, that's something I didn't do, was get loads of these. But yeah, you sometimes I just hope it's the next one. Because it's really hard to tell which is the slowest. Have they all got different speeds? That's something I haven't been able to work out. Because like auto attempt should do the easy one, shouldn't it? It's ridiculous because to me, if you're on the the very last one and you do auto attempt, that should unlock it. So I didn't understand that system at all. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It should give way on something just to make that a little bit easier. Because I don't know where the skeleton key is. Yeah, that's why you need a soul trap weapon. On Skyrim and Oblivion, the first one, I was so glad when I got that because it saves you having to worry about all that. You can just keep hitting them as long as you don't run out. You're just going to be constantly harvesting them, so it makes it a whole lot easier once you get that on a weapon. So again, we'll probably have to do this first. See, I never know whether to do the kind of this one, but that might kill it in one go. You never quite know, that's the trouble. So I'm going to do it on this one. This one's quite strong. See, why did that do nothing there? And then we'll do this one. And then try and kill this guy as quick as possible. Right, okay, we've captured a soul. Alright, okay. Got from chest just now. Okay. Right, let me do a quick save. So we'll try and get through this without it going wrong, hopefully. Right, and then... See that one? Yeah, weakness to fire, that one. I should have maybe had another one. So let's do this one as weakness fire, but I think I've got to be close up to do it. Right, and then we do soul trap, and then we do that one, and hope I got enough to do it. Haven't got one. Right, okay, yeah, it's a problem. Hang on. Yeah, there's just not enough of these, is there? Okay, let's go to the inventory. Let's, but yeah, you have to keep stopping to do this stuff. I wish it would just give you a one-button press of take a health potion. of maybe a strongest health potion. That's the easiest way to do this stuff. Is to just select the strongest one. So I don't know. Is that? Oh, sorry, messed that up. Because yeah, we have to do this fairly quick. That's the thing. Yeah. Right. Okay. At least we're capturing souls, and we're getting those. Okay. Let's save constantly here. I'm gonna do a hard save as well. Yeah, it's hard to keep cool, isn't it? When these things they move around so much. This one, soul traps on strike. See, this is what I want. So the trouble is, I do want it on an axe. So to make things easier, that would be useful. So we could use that. I'll carry on as we are at the moment, but you know that's a very heavy weapon to carry around. So you know we don't really want that. Right, let me just check. So we're on a little bit under a quarter now. So let's just check where we are. So there should be nothing at the end of this bar, say a box. And yeah, it's always worth searching them all out, because at the end you're going to get something like this. I could quickly go off of this, you know. Definitely need some more thingers. I mean, is that telling you that that is the slow one? So that's the one to look out for. Because that seems to be continuing a sequence there. I've done 1, 2, and then the third one. So, do they all have that? Because sometimes it seems like they're just totally random. Yeah, see that seemed to be a 2, and it wasn't. So I can't quite work out this system at all. It's just totally random, which is what you don't want. Yeah, so yeah, it's really annoying. You can see why people get frustrated with this and why they change the system. Because yeah, it's really irritating, isn't it, to have stuff like this. Right, okay, there's another one. Okay then, so let's do the weakness to fire, which I think I have to be close up. Hang on, let me just check whether this is a touch one. Is it weakness to fire? Is that the one? That says fire. Hang on, your best way is to do this, isn't it? Let's find out which one it is. So that's enemy is explode, tempest. So that's fire damage. Right, so that's flame touch. So we probably want this one on there. Just a smaller one. But where is the weakness to? Because you never know where to look at it. Where there's the W for weakness. That's the trouble with all these things. Is you're never quite sure which is which. It's because it you know, you're always having to kind of work out all this stuff. So what I might do is do a kind of smaller one. So if I go for the range one. We got the enemies explode, so let's do this one, which you know it doesn't tell you what it is. 127, so yeah, that's a weaker one. So let's do that one. Oh, the trouble is it kind of moves like that. So let's do all those at the top. Yeah, it kind of moves. That's the trouble. So let's have the middle. That's weakness to fire, and this is the higher one. That's the lower one, and then we'll have the finger in a mountain. In fact, we will have the electrocution one, which I think is higher. Oh no, it is that one. So we'll have finger in a mountain there, and then we'll have that one there, and we'll have this gloom wraith thing. So let's do that one. second thoughts. Let's do this one. Oh no, it's a will-o'-the-wisp. Okay, right, let's do weakness to fire on this one. Then do this one. Or that one. Nope. I think it's quicker just that they seem to be easier to just hit than anything else because they keep regenerating. That's what we did find. Did I get the bear skin off of that? I did. Right, okay, let's check our surrounding. So we're getting kind of near the end of our stream. So which way do we go? Do we go this one? Right, but that one's blocked. So obviously we can't go through there. So that sorts out. And then we go through this one where there's a big bear. Big bad bear. So let's do that. Let's soul trap him. Then we'll do the explode. And then we'll try and do this one. No. Then we'll do, say, this one. No. Okay, we'll have to kill him quick then. So if in doubt, tuck it out. So yeah, I'm not using the health one. Again, we're going to do a quick save. Because once games start to become unstable, you never know what might happen. So hopefully it's still coming through all right. Is it still coming through okay? Can you hear me all right and everything? It feels really good. That's, you know, it's a bit bright, but you know, the kind of weakness to bright light it's faded right off now. So it's hardly anything now. So it looks like it's better to do this first. Then do that one. Alright, and then we'll just finish them off with just bashing them. I think that's the quickest way to do it. Right, there's no soldiers left. Well, at least we got a nice bundle. Plus we you know, we got some nice bear pelts. So yeah, we may have enough soon. Right, I'll pick that one up and hope I can move. No, this is where the ring of feather will come in. Because yeah, resisting fire isn't just silly creatures now, so there's nothing more about. So let's put the ring of feather on and get rid of that. So this is why on my original first character, Raider Slayer, we had rings that would carry up to about 5 items, do about 5 things, all in one with one thing. I had loads of feather ones to make me lighter because that's the main thing in the game. That you know, you want to be able to pick up all the good stuff to sell. So you really do need that stuff. I did do that one, didn't I? Right, so if I'm being any help to anyone, you know, like, subscribe, you know, whatever. Because you know, if I'm helping you in any way, why not, you know, give me that like. You know you want to. It's worth it, really, isn't it? Right, it's cave boss, that one. Always a real cave boss, this one. So we're gonna make him weak to fire. We're gonna soul trap him, and then we're gonna hit his flaming soldiers off, and then we're gonna get ourselves a huge thingy potion. I think that's what they're called. Right, let's see. Damage health. Let's see what we got. It's pretty pathetic on the damage health. You know, I wouldn't say that's a damage health one. It's the green ones that are the proper damage health ones. Anything that's got that on that's for you and does damage to yourself. So it's always a green one. That's the only, you know, when they just didn't put all the green ones all in one place, I'll never know, to be honest. It just makes sense to do it that way, doesn't it? I don't know, what do I know? So it was easy, just do it in alphabetical order, yeah, I know. Right, we're going to restore some magicka. 7 points. That's pretty pathetic, isn't it? Grounding. It's everything but, isn't it? I may have to re-soul trap him. Although I think we're out of them now anyway. Right, okay, well you're a cave boss. You're light as a feather. I didn't even get anything for killing the pale boss. Sorry, the pale pass ogre boss. Sorry, I got tongue-tied there. Right, okay, let's step back and rehearse this moment. Right, let's prepare my outfit. Yeah, please let me know if our volume is okay and I'm coming out loud enough for you. I'm sure I am. Inventory, there, repair my weapons. I will get a better axe, one that soul traps, thank you very much. Right, where's the repair hammer? It's like, yeah, it's like you got to be in, you know, yeah, when you start doing all this stuff, it kind of puts it all out of order. So, and then you got to press the back button. So it kind of, it's just made this a little bit more difficult to do, I find. So let's repair all these. I'll do all the other things first because they don't take so much to do. So at least our weapon there is lasting. Volume is good, is it? But these, yeah, they do get better. It starts off with about +3, and then it, you know, we're up to +9 now. So we've got plenty on that. So we've got another 5 bear pelts, so we may have the 20 bear pelts soon. Right, so we're getting near the last bit. I've done that bit, yeah. Okay, let me save again. And it is a good idea if you're doing a save and you're going to go through a door which also going to do a save. It's a good idea just to wait 30 seconds. You know, I don't know whether it does it quicker with this new one, but I find it's a good idea. Right, let's go to the Pale Pass. I quite like the old one with the old pictures of the old Oblivion. Right, we emerge from the Serpents Trail and find myself face to face with a legendary Pale Pass. A path winds down into the snowy valley. If I follow it, it should lead me directly to the ruins. Oh, I may have to do this next week. So now let's finally heal our wounds. Right, what's down ahead then? Anything exciting? Doesn't really show, does it? Beautiful music, of course. Right, not actually saying where we have to go here. So let's just click on that, open in the map. We'll take off that marker a minute. Yeah, it doesn't, you know, if I go back out and then go back in, and then it... Oh, I may have done leave it. Yeah, it's like it doesn't refresh either. That's what I can't understand about this, is if I go into this menu and do that and then come back out, it's got to refresh. Why is it in UIs for a long time it refreshes and updates, and yet in this it doesn't? So it just shows the limitations of the creation engine, which, you know, although I've praised it for a few years, I just think it's outdated now. So we've got to go back. It should lead me to some ruins. Okay, so we've got to finally go down the path, and then we'll probably carry on from here next time. So don't forget, if I have helped you in any way doing this, you know, helping you to get through it. Right, let's get in dirty like that, you know. Oof, caught me there. Right, and then, yeah, and that's the only trouble with all this. You miss. So they kind of wiggle about. Oh, there's a couple of them. What I would give for a load of potions right now that were easy to get to. But man, it is hard to find the one you want when there's like 10 different varieties all put in different places. It makes it very difficult to find it. So they you know, they improved on it in Skyrim obviously, but yeah, it really does need sorting out. So you can see why they made those changes and made it for the better. But yeah, we've got nothing now on that, and they just don't give you enough of them, I found. So because that's just restoring health. You can't do it during a battle as well, which they changed in the other one. So I'll do one of those, not very much, but yeah, there's nothing really we have here which actually helps us at regenerating stuff. So it doesn't do enough of this stuff. I've seen I have to make endless supplies of it. So I just have to wait. which of course we haven't got time to do really. So I'll have to do this again. Yeah, and then they move, you see. So we're going to have to take some punishment now. It might be that we're out of it. Right, let's take a potion. Man alive. Oh yeah, willpower. Could be that one. But yeah, it's just so many different varieties. It makes it hard for you to remember. You know, chameleon, separation. There's so many, which is why they simplified it. So this is why I struggled the first time I played it. I found it really difficult to remember what things did what. It was just so awkward to do it all. Because there was, you know, they were under different labels on everything. Oh. Right, don't look as though we got that. Right, okay, so yeah, because I can't take any potions. Let me see if I can do this a minute. Let's hope we don't crash. But it looks like we're out of soul traps now. So let's try and blast this guy. See if we can soul trap. And then try and kill him as quick as we can. And then I'll do that. Let's keep away from him a little bit. But as soon as it's, you know, it's going quite fast now. So I'll have to make a truckload of those. And then we'll do a save as well. So that, I know, we don't miss what we've done so far. And whew, all that just for a tooth. I mean, oh, apparently I'm a chameleon as well. Although you can still see me. And then of course I've lost complete orientation of where I was going. Oh dear. Yeah, and because it does everything so fast, this is why it's so difficult, because you don't get time to do it, because this game runs everything quicker than everything else. So it's really difficult to manage all this stuff at speed, because everything works so fast. Right, okay, we're out of charges, okay. But yeah, you know, why can't we charge it? You know, which what they did in Skyrim, obviously, you know, when you go over here, you had the charge option. So that was a great thing to do. So, oh, hello, Alan. Welcome, Alan. We now got 2 good eyes now, Alan. So we don't have any problems with double vision or anything like that. This eye is not quite as good as the other one. It's just slightly off, but I haven't fully healed yet. Alan, that's it. Let's see if I've got that right. So, hello, Alan Urkeg. I did actually get it right this time. Alan Urkeg. Okay, thanks very much for coming in, Alan. Why do you hit that like button? So, I've got 2 good eyes now, and everything's beautifully sharp, beautifully very white as well. So, we came from here, so we're gradually working and following this path, so I presume it's down there. We're getting all kinds of enemies, you know. So it's proving rather difficult. Did I charge the weapon? I didn't. Let me. So you got to kind of do that to get it all in the right order. So it's all a load of these now. Right. Let's have a look, see what we got. So at least we're filling the right ones as well, which is great. Right. But yeah, and then you've got to go down and do it again. So yeah, improvements made on you know, every game they do improvements. So you know, it's good that that is happening, and we are getting that on each one. So the next one, you know, hopefully better again. But this is how quickly we use them up, you see. That's the only trouble. So we'll leave it at that, so we've got some spare. And I think we're heading, yeah, we're heading north. So let's go a little bit. I know this makes me go a little bit slow. So I'll tell you what, let's make it daytime. Or the enemies nearby. Really? I don't see any enemies. I'm going to do a hard save here. Might just wait a little minute just for the other one to do it. Alright, because they're more reliable. Right, there's another one there. Cheeky little monkey. Right, again, we'll do this. But I don't think we can do this weakness to fire one. I don't have enough magicka to do that. So let's do this and then try and kill him as fast as possible. But yeah, there's a lot of swapping and changing here. So yeah, I should have to make a load of potions again. They just don't seem to be getting much better. I thought it would be getting a lot better, and I still can't seem to do. Even though I got a master one, I just think my my level isn't high enough. That's restore. I want something that restore. That's the trouble when it starts mixing stuff. You never quite know what it's doing. So I want something that makes my stuff regen. I should have to make sure that we do it so that it does it faster, because it doesn't do it very fast at the moment. It just takes so long to go down through all this stuff. It really does take a huge amount of time because they're all in different categories. It's just ridiculous, really. Just hit him. It's just the quickest way. Right, manage to capture a soul. Good. Right, so eventually we'll get it. Although suddenly we're completely off the beaten track now. So I don't know. Are we getting any closer? That's what I want to know. I don't even know if I'm getting. We barely get going 3 feet and then we're going backwards. And there's yet another one. So we'll just stand back a bit. Am I going back on myself? Let me just check this weakness to fire. Is it definitely a touch one? It does say range. Yeah, it definitely is range. That's something. Oh yeah, but yeah, they move so quick that you don't get time to do this stuff. We seem to be going a few steps forward, followed by a load of steps backwards. Yeah, you can never do this stuff in time. That's the trouble. Yeah, it's they just they only got to move that just a tiny little bit, and then they avoid it. So I'm so glad they increased the hitboxes. It's just quicker to out hit them. It always has in all the games. You can always out hit quicker than you can throw spells. You'd have to get some extremely powerful spells, but it's always favoured fighting. It always seems to have. But look, the faster we're going forward, we're going backwards. And seeing as it's not telling me where to go, the ruins seem a long way off to me, because as we go forward, we have to retreat away. So we end up going backwards, so we end up never really getting anywhere. That's the problem. Because is this right back where we started? I don't even know what path we're on now. I'm pretty sure we came from down there and we're heading south, but which is the path? Is it along here? It's not giving us any idea where it is. It just says to follow the path, which could be this one. I mean, I presume it is. So it just says follow this path, but no markers are coming up. So, and then we can't enter it. What was making that clunky sound? Right, let me repair stuff. So we've got to do that. Then it's a good idea. It's like you've got to do that. Then press that. Then do that to come back out. Everything is so fiddly. I just prefer the old method of just switching between the categories. It's much quicker. It's kind of loopy, you just wander around. Yeah, things happen too fast. They move fast. Everything moves at a fast pace. So people just walking are going fast. Everything about the game runs at a faster speed. And they seem to slow it with each version. So it looks like we are heading the right way, because we didn't see those buildings, but it's like every few feet we're getting attacked by something. Right, looks like the ruins are down there. Yeah, again we have one of those. So, you know, there's no point doing the weakness thing, is it? Because I can't do anything else after it. I'll tell you what, let's summon, although let's not do that. No, let's do this explode. Why it doesn't do it in real time, I'll never know. That's what I can't work out. But you see what I mean? We're going forward a bit, and then we go back a bit, and then we go forward a bit, and then we go back a bit. It's like, I mean, I'll go the other way then. You said you got to make that subtle movement, and that's it. Right, now we'll finish him off. Yeah, he just jumped straight through you, apparently. There's no soul gems left. Okay, so that's my tactic from now on. We just run in the backwards direction instead of running away from them. Anybody know where we're going? Completely disorientated. What was that? Cloudy funnel. I'll be here all night at this rate. Right, okay, we've discovered the crumbling walls of the once mighty Fort Pale Pass. It appears to have been destroyed by a landslide long ago. I should proceed into the ruins and search for the mad stone. So this is what we're doing next week. So, where is it? Really? I can't see an entrance. Why is that not showing up? That's rather odd. There's nothing showing up here. That's a little bit strange. Is it down here? Uh-oh, we've hit a problem. I think we were going that way. Yeah, it does seem to do it like at the wrong time sometimes, doesn't it? Is this ice break? What if we can break that? Actually, I'll tell you what, let's try fire on that. No. Alright, it was wishful thinking. Players haven't invented that yet. So it's probably up here, but for some reason nothing's showing up. So it's obviously that then. I'm just looking for a loot. Hang on. Bound to be something hidden around here. Right, so that looks like that's where we're going next week. Is a fort. Right, let's enter a little bit carefully here. So we'll be continuing this saga next week. I need to put some drops in my eyes now, so I've got to put the ones that keep infection at bay. So we'll continue this next time. Okay, that's where we're going next time. Okay, but what I'll do is, because this isn't marked, I'm gonna have to go through the door so that I can go back, chuck some stuff off. So let's do that. Let me go through the door so that we've got this saved, and then I'll come back and go back outside, and hopefully this will be marked so that I can get out. It is. Right, okay, so now we have a point on the map. Okay. But yeah, why this didn't show just now, I don't know. But for some reason it didn't show it. Okay, so that's what we're going to leave it in mid-battle. So, where's the exit? So we're just going to run down here. I'm going to run for my life now and escape these wattlings. You know, we'll try and disappear from view, although it could be another 5 miles. So we'll try and go here. We don't be able to take an invisibility, but apparently, even though we've gone around the corner and we're completely out of view, apparently we can't even go invisible because it's against a law of enforcement. Oh, sorry, did I just do that? Is there any way I can disappear so I can fast travel back? Although I've got to get this sorted first. It's like, it's got to ask us to do too many things. That's the trouble. It's really annoying having to do this, I must admit. Although it was a better system, it just could have been slightly better. I just want to make myself invisible or something, just so that I can escape from here, so we can carry on next time. Because I need to put the stuff in my eyes. Hello, hello, Queen. Queen, I was just about to leave, actually, Queen, because we've just reached our destination. So you're coming at a wrong time, but I'm still liking all your videos, Queen. So I am doing that for you. I've done it even later. Unless there's one that you've done today, I would have done all the others up to that. All right, I'm just going to leave now because we found the area. It didn't mark it on the map, so we had to find the kind of doorway, so at least we could fast travel back. And now I'm trying to escape by taking an invisibility potion, which apparently I can't do because there aren't any. So I definitely need some invisibility ones. Is your video recording? You've done your recording day, and I made a Halloween. Yeah, I won't be doing a Halloween one because I don't know if I want to do like a like a zombie type thing. I'll play a zombie game for a Halloween one, but I probably won't do a Halloween one. The only thing I can think of was do chameleon because I can't think of nothing else, and just see if we can fast travel. But it's like how they can detect you from 5 miles away. At least I've got to give you a like while you're alive. Okay, thanks, Queen, for that. So I'm just trying to get out of reach. But I know they need to do something about this system where we just can't seem to run away from things. They just track you endlessly for miles on end. And you just can't escape it. I'm going to defeat them by using my skill and intelligence by going up so high here they can't reach me, basically. Therefore, eliminate them. So I'd like to thank you all for coming in today. The other eye has been done, Queen, if you're still there. But this one is absolutely. I'll just kill this one because he's just annoying me for a minute. And apparently it does that and then it doesn't refresh it. But I can't throw a second one because apparently that's not able to be done apparently. So I'll wait a hell of a long time, or do a little one. I can see better. Yeah, I can see with both eyes now. So both my eyes. The left hand one is absolutely perfect. The right hand one is gone a little bit off. It was slightly better than my other eye, but it's just gone slightly blurred. But it's still vast improvement on what it's still overall. It's already with this one, even though it's not like spot on yet. The two together, everything's beautifully white. In fact, I look very white now. I have to, you know, change. I look very white in probably because there's a huge white light there. But I just want to dispose of this cretin. But basically, I haven't got nothing left. I'll summon a gloom wraith, shall I? The girls are back at school. Spent the whole morning walking around outside because it is so nice. Yeah, it's a lovely time. I haven't got a single spell here. I've got enemies explode. I've got everything but the thing I want. So. Right. Die, evil cave boss. Right. And then hope that nothing else appears. And I'll try and pick up the tooth, because I'll probably never find this one ever again. Let's hope they don't spot me. And apparently he has a silver spoon, which is a little bit odd. I wasn't expecting that. Right, and then I'm going to try and fast travel out using my superior knowledge, skill and total authenticity. So this is where we're going next time. We'll finish this one off. So no, I want to place a marker there. Is that so difficult? Hang on, I've got to put it on it. That's it. Right, okay, so we've got a marker there. So I'm going to go to the nearest town, store all this stuff, make a load of potions, and we'll come back next time. Alright, so we're going to do Lifting of the Vale. I'll name that, you know, I've got to rename the... So take notes of it's episode 22 I think we're on now, but I'll change the description and everything. So I'd like to thank all these people for coming in today. Thanks very much for coming in. If I have been of any help, please hit that like and subscribe button, everybody, because helps out the channel. And if you want the channel to, you know, become a better channel, hit that like, you know, and give me your comments as well, because there's no good without your comments, is it? So we've got NJ. I'm just checking I haven't missed anybody. Yeah, it looks like I'm okay. So I'd like to thank NJ for coming in. Thank you, NJ. Thank you for, you know, saying about me eye, reminding me to do the soul drop-in. Thanks, NJ. So thanks for all your help in the game. Thank you, Neptune Scave as well. Thanks, Neptune, for coming in and helping me out. Thank you to Daniel McCracken. So welcome, Daniel McCracken. I don't know if you liked, but I don't know, maybe we'll see again. I do hope so, Daniel. So nice to see you. To Jeffrey Giordano, thank you, Jeffrey. Oh, sorry if I missed you, Jeffrey. I may have been in the middle of a battle again. So I'll keep missing Jeffrey when you leave. So but maybe you stayed all the way through. I don't know. So thanks, Jeffrey, for coming in. Thank you to Alan Urkeg as well, because you've been trying to help me out as well. On The Witcher especially. And thanks to Queen Kioch as well. Thanks very much for coming in, Queen, and hitting that like button. And if you did enjoy it, and you are getting enjoyment out of this, because I'm going to try and 100% this game if I can, unless it breaks. But I'm going to go as far as I can before it does break. So this will be a very long version of playing it, so you won't see any shortcuts. I'll only cut something out if it goes on for too long, or I forget to save and I have to go back a long way to go back again. That's the only time I'll cut anything out. Alright, so you'll see every part of the progress that I make, the choices that I make, how I do the crafting, all that kind of stuff, and I'm definitely doing a lot. Alright, so I'll see you all next time. I'll travel here, just so that you know, I get out of this area before someone comes. So yeah, the eye is doing great. It's only been 6 days. So, you know, it needs at least 2 weeks of putting in those eye drops, but I'll continue putting them in after as well. So I was able to extend it by at least another week. So I will keep putting in the whole time, because when I did that with the other eye, and, you know, I had no infection whatsoever. And the biggest danger when you have one of these operations is that you don't wash your hands before. You put the drops in, and you don't wash your hands after, and you have to do it absolutely thoroughly, you know, like between the fingers, between every one like this, on the fingertips. You have to do the whole lot, the backs, the front, you know, everything. You have to do every single part of your hand, so there's no germs at all. Then you put the drop in your eye, and then when you've done that, then you wash your hands and do it again. It's very important that you do those two things. If you don't do that, you will have infection in your eye. And that is your only obstacle for the eye turning out to be 100%, is your own negligence. So please, if you have this operation, please do exactly what they say and wash your hands before and after putting the stuff in your eyes. Okay, so make sure you do all those things and do it 4 times a day as well. Don't miss out on what they say. Okay, sometimes you may get 2 lots of antibiotics. Okay, well, not antibiotics, sorry, they are things to anti-inflammatory. So if you do get 2, take them all when they say you're supposed to take them. So I only had to have 1 lot this time. So but whatever you do, make sure you do exactly what they say, especially the cleanliness. Alright, so I'll see you all next time. We'll carry on with lifting of the Vale for next time. I'm just going to sell a load of stuff, make a few potions, maybe buy some potions, so that we're ready to do this quest, because it looks like, you know, it's getting more and more difficult as we go through the game. When I first played this on the original Oblivion, I did find the game never really got easier. The only thing that got easier was I had much better weapons, so I could kill things a bit quicker, but it was still tough from beginning to end. I always found it tough. It's only the beginning that I found a little bit easy, but once you got out of that and went into your first ruin, it started to get tough. I died about 3 times just on entering that Vale the very first time, because you know, I just wasn't strong enough. Yeah, this game is always going to be a little bit on the tough side. Okay, so some people may need to turn it down a little bit. Okay, so thank all the people that came in. I'll see you all next time. Next time will be Thursday. We're back to normal 3 days a week streaming. So every Tuesday with Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered, Thursdays with The Witcher 3, and on Saturdays with Skyrim and our Assassin. Okay, alright, I'll see you all next time. Have a great rest of the week. Jess is over tomorrow, so she's got a huge bag of sweets. No sugar, although it don't make a lot of difference apparently, it's still sugar. So yeah, we're gonna have fun tomorrow and continue a little bit more of our Rivendell that we're doing. So, and I'll show you the progress on that. Alright, so thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Have a great rest of the week, and bye for now. And if you did like it, please hit that like and subscribe to the channel and help out an old guy, and maybe help me out if I get really stuck. Why not give me some hints and tips? Maybe some hints, maybe not reveal exactly what to do, but maybe give me some hints to kind of help me on my way, because I'm kind of semi doing this blind, because when I did this a long time ago, it was so long ago I can't actually remember most of the quests. I can't remember. I'm only going to remember little bits of a few of them. So it's practically, and I never played the game all the way through anyway, so I was just picking up that way back then, and I'm picking it up all over again because my memory's not so good. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you see you next time. Bye everybody, and have a good rest of the day. Bye for now, and take care everyone. Alright, and thanks for all your help. All you people that come in the chat help me out. Thanks very much. Okay, bye for now. See you everybody, and have a great day. And don't forget to give me feedback on, you know, whether you want a bit of fun or whether you want it serious, or whatever you want. Don't forget the feedback, ladies and gentlemen.